Hey everyone, so in our lesson today, we're going to be talking all about SAD. And we're going to be talking about the way that SAD can kind of grow and intensify. SAD might start out kind of small, but then it might get bigger. And we're going to talk about all those different ways and how they might feel, and then what you can do to help yourself feel better when you feel that way. Okay everyone, so the picture that you see in front of you is called the SAD wheel, and this kind of helps show how SAD can start out small and grow bigger and bigger. We'll talk about each one of these feelings a little bit later, but SAD can sometimes start out as disappointed, then it grows to unhappy, it can go to sad, and then it can end up just plain miserable. So the first feeling on our SAD wheel was disappointed. This is when we're kind of bummed out maybe because something didn't go our way. Maybe we were told we could go to the park and go play, but it started raining, so we couldn't go do anything outside. And you might feel disappointed about that. This is just when you're starting to feel a little bit sad. The next feeling on our SAD wheel was unhappy. This is when nothing really seems to make you smile that day. You're just kind of in a bad mood, but you're not mad and you're not all the way sad. You're just unhappy. It's hard for you to smile and it's hard to feel good. The next feeling on the SAD wheel was sad itself. We've talked about SAD before, and this is when everything in our body feels kind of heavy. We might cry or wear a frown on our face. Our belly might even hurt. And it's perfectly okay for us to feel sad. We've talked about lots of different ways that we can pause and take a deep breath and go back to help handle our feelings. So feel free to go watch one of those videos too that might talk a little bit more about how we can handle SAD. The last feeling on our SAD wheel was miserable. Miserable is like the saddest of sad. It's the biggest sad that you can feel. You might scream and cry. You might feel upset. Maybe you can't stop crying. It's super important when your SAD gets this big that you take extra good care of him and you go ask an adult for help. Maybe you need a hug. Maybe you need to take some deep breaths. But when SAD gets this big, it's super, super important to go ask an adult for help. Okay, everybody, that was it for our video on SAD today. I hope that by watching this video, you understand a little bit better about how SAD can kind of grow and get bigger and bigger, but also know that it's perfectly okay to feel sad. All of our feelings are okay, and we've talked about lots of different ways that we can handle our feelings by pausing and taking a deep breath and going back and fixing our problems. But if you're having a hard time handling your feeling, whether it's sad or something else, it's perfectly okay to go get an adult for help. Parents, if you ever have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. I'll have that listed below, and hope everybody has a great rest of their day.